Hi guys, it's Kristen and I'm back with another video with information from our Lord Jesus. And I'm sorry I've been so long gone again. I'm still pretty ill and it's really hard for me to even make a video right now. But I'm so excited that I had to get this one out as soon as possible. First of all, let me first say, guys, if you could please continue to pray for me. I need all the prayer that I can get. For my health, really, and for my family's health. But also, too, I wanted just to say really quickly, if you need a Bible, please email me at watchwomanforjesus@gmail.com, and I will send you a Bible free of charge, and I'll put all the information in the description, but remember to add your name, address, and things for me. And then also I'll add down there my PayPal, Cash App, and post office box. If anyone feels led to help out, I could assure you that still I'm dealing with trying to get my medications where they messed up, my insurance and everything. And also it would be very helpful to send out the Bibles and do other things for the Lord. So yeah, if you feel led by him to help with the donation, it'd be great. Now guys, I'm so excited. I gotta tell you this. So I guess you can see here I have 7 planets. Well, I didn't count them actually. I don't know how many's here, but so I just have planets all in a line, right? I had this dream over and over, I think a couple times. But what I was blown away by is during this eclipse that's coming, I didn't realize this, but I saw it on Pastor Paul and a couple other places now, that during the eclipse, there's going to be 7 planets that align, and in the dream, and it's on my YouTube channel if you want to find it, guys. I'll try to link it if I remember. But during this dream, all the 144 were standing in space across from 7 planets that were all in a straight line. That's why I said 7 a moment ago, even though I didn't count these on this picture. But also, I had a dream also of a green comet, and that is crazy. And then I have a dream on here as well where there's a trampoline with people jumping on it in the thumbnail. And I actually had a dream that I asked my husband to go jump on the trampoline with me because there was a bunch of people in the house and I wanted to get outside away from them. I just felt cooped up. And it was crazy because I said, I'm tired of being in here. Do you want to go jump with me? And he said, yeah. I don't know why. I haven't jumped on a trampoline in years. But anyways, this total solar eclipse was behind us. There was a fence, and then when I looked up, the eclipse was there, and the sun was completely black. And there was a brilliant white light coming from behind it. And I wasn't sure what I was seeing, but I thought it was a total solar eclipse. And so, seeing as how I dreamed of a total solar eclipse, and a green planet, and 7 planets in space, and the 144 standing across from them, I'm ecstatic about this, eclipse. And I actually got this word earlier, this number, and it's for obscuration, blackness, and it even has an eclipse in it. So it's the number 3650 in Hebrew. I couldn't believe it. And then I also got several other numbers earlier, and a bunch to share with you, actually, so much that I probably won't get it all done in this video. But I also got 3651, complete to the end and absolutely perfect. And then I got 5765, to deal unjustly. Also or to watch, sometimes with jealousy. Also small children. I keep getting something about small children and being breastfed. I don't know what that's concerning, but I've gotten it several times. Also, guys, I got wicked. So many times I lost count. Wicked, evil, wicked. I'm not sure why yet. But I do have a couple dreams too. So I woke the other morning at 3:33 a.m. and I had a dream that my son was yelling, "Mom," really loud. It scared me kind of. And I was like, what, And he said, I gave the doctor that 20 that you gave me, and I was still off or short. I can't remember if he said off or short, but he said either 130 or 180. So I looked those up. I think I have those on here somewhere. But I couldn't figure, by those what he was telling me. But then the next night, I have the same dream, or a little bit different dream, but it gives me the same number. So the next night I dreamed some person named Paul that got a drug test, and they had to test him 20 times. And I was like, what's going on with the number 20? So I look it up, and it means melon in Hebrew, or melons, but it means exaltation in Greek, and it also means welcome and joy, gladness. And that is great, because I told you guys about the month of March, or Adar in Hebrew, and it means joy. And God said to me, joy will come in the morning. It's so great. And he also told me X marks the spot, so he was telling me about the eclipse. And then I got the word flow and flowing, poured out, also judgment and glory. I couldn't figure this out until I saw earlier a video from Byron on his You Be Ready channel. And he was talking about it, explaining all of it, and saying how God gave him a word called the spigot. And then I pretty much understood what he was saying. So that was amazing. And it was a great confirmation for me, actually, because I couldn't understand what he was saying about that. And then I kept getting the name of different presidents, and then also Ben Franklin as well. And I couldn't figure it out until my friend Ruth, actually, she sent me this new money that looks kind of like all different colored, like a rainbow or something. And it had each of these presidents on it that I had gotten: Washington, Lincoln, Hamilton, Grant, Kennedy, and then also Ben Franklin. And then, let's see, guys, I got God keeps warning of the darkness coming. I also get shadow people, also shadow government, also the cabal and evil. And then I guess this is the note where he said joy comes in the morning. I also get dawn over and over, and twilight, and then I get also twilight zone. So that's crazy. I told you guys before that a lot of times he gives me different things, or the same thing, and it has two different meanings. So again, the month of Adar, it means joy, and that is the month of, on our calendar, which is March. And then I get much about money. And I saw a thing on the eclipse, and it said that it was going to last longer than the one in 2017. And it told about coming from Mexico through Texas, how it was going to increase in duration, the path to totality. And it said all the way up to, get this, economy, Indiana. That is crazy. That's so funny. I just had to laugh. But anyway, I kept getting money and stocks, wealth and debt, and then money changers. Also, several times last week. And then the Tigris River and norovirus. And remember, guys, norovirus is not killed off by hand gel. You have to actually wash your hands with running soap and water. And I told you about this part, guys. X marks the spot. Also, green comet dream. Leaving on an eclipse dream. 7 planets in a perfect line with the 144 standing across from them. And then I told you guys in December that he said to me 3 months. That's all he said, but I was ecstatic that it would turn out to be right around the last of March, 1st of April. And then a couple things I had given you. I gave you guys Panama, also gold and treasure. Archaeologists in Panama find recent tomb filled with gold and treasure. And then also I had given that cell phone outage that we just had. Thank God it wasn't for everyone's cell phone yet, because I know eventually we'll lose those. But it was a huge AT&T outage, and on the top of it, guys, it actually said on a lot of people's phones SOS, which I had also gotten. And now I had gotten, before that even, internet or web. And now I've gotten more about another internet crash, a big internet crash. And also, again, another cell phone, either interruption or crash. I'm not sure if it's an interruption or, you know, a huge crash. And then, guys, I had gotten bubble many times. And some people have seen Jesus coming in a bubble, a couple little children. But I also gotten gamma rays and giant gamma rays. And this is a giant gamma ray bubble, is a source of extreme cosmic rays. And so I'll tell you what's been scary to me. Oh, and by the way, I guess you probably already know that I'd given due weapons in the past, and the things that are happening right now are because of those. And something about they can't penetrate blue, so that is crazy. I can't believe that. But so yeah, I'd gotten all that I just gave you, and I was going to tell you something else very important, and then I got off on the due weapon subject, and now I'm kind of lost on what I was going to say. But anyway, oh, I know. Another big warning I got from God, the new Madrid, okay? So he said he's going to shake America like it's never been shaken. And I've been getting all split America 100 miles wide. And I just saw a note that I had gotten and written it down back in December. And it was a prophecy that God had given me, and I guess I either did give it and don't remember it, or didn't give it. But it was on 12/22/23. It says, surrounded on all sides, flanked. And then it says, my land divided. So as soon as they divide his land, he will then divide us. And that earthquake is going to be massive, and it's going to actually include Indiana. And so I'm not looking forward to that. But also, California, beware, because I've gotten that huge earthquake will also happen very, very soon. I've gotten many warnings about CERN and also Sheba, in particular, the goddess of chaos and destruction. Also, I've gotten black goo and dark matter. So I've gotten many references to this new, I guess, collider that they're putting in somewhere in the north, and it's going to go over to Chicago and come back, and I can't remember exactly where, but it was up there somewhere, maybe I want to say South Dakota, but it was in the news, so we might get down to that. But these are just pictures of the apocalyptic things that I've seen, and so I did put them on here just so that I'm not showing you guys numbers every time. But I've gotten a lot more, actually, to share with you, dreams and numbers. I did get application interpretation. Also, a lot of more about on liquor, in particular. On this time, it was a martini. Also, Jah has saved, or Yah has saved. I guess you don't pronounce the J in Hebrew. But lots of disputes and arguments, encounters. Planets, also, let's see, guys, purple skies and purple rain. That's going to be amazing. Much more incoming radiation, so I have that here. And then this one was the book of Psalms, and I get that, and he says, let the music play. So I didn't know if he was telling me that so that he could give me information, because I get information through songs, but also so that the music was healing to my body because I've been so sick. But I got to thinking, if we do have the so-called zomzoms, you know, I've seen on a show before, which I don't watch that many sci-fi, but I had watched one time, and it like hit me, it dawned on me that they use music to round them up and kind of soothe them. And so I said, oh, well, I got to get confirmation on this, but Lord, is that why you gave me let the music play? And I really believe that it was. And so hopefully that works for y'all, but take it to him in prayer. I also got this. Oh, that's about the solar eclipse taking down cell phones. I got the word, get this, guys, I got this. So this is the word Ouija, and I thought he was giving me this because it's an evil board that they put in kids' games. But I did not know that there's actually a project called Ouija. It says our Ouija program is holding a Prosperous Day on August 3rd. Ouija aims to quantify the high-frequency noise environment in space and improve characterization of the ionosphere. So that was nuts. I didn't know why I was getting a Ouija. I thought it was all about the board that kids, you know, shouldn't be playing, that no one should play. I thought it was a warning for that, but I guess, you know, it happened to be this space program, and they named it that as well. It's so crazy. Then I got these little pests that get on plants and kill a lot of plants and a lot of food, actually. They're called thrips. I guess they're like plant lice or something. So I think you're going to see those in the news, and we're going to have a problem with those. I also got another plague again. And then I got 47:16 in Greek, Christ and the cross. I keep getting atonement and the cross many, many, many times. And then, again, there's a confirmation on that plague. Also, rivers, 2 rivers, and then also flooding, but also something about drinking water, drinkable water. I'm not sure, but I think that he's giving me that for now. Something about people not having drinking water. Also, to hear before, anticipate. Also, coming out of the north. So, many of our enemies will be also not just crossing the border right now in the south, but they're coming also out of the north. And then also, 42:10, red skies and both purple skies as well. And then these are elevators that I actually seen in a dream. And I've seen them many times, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Because for whatever reason, I actually took actual elevators upstairs and then came back down. Also, hurtful or calamitous. So something calamitous will happen. Also, population. And I believe he's talking about population control. Also, assembly. And habitation or houses. So I get this 100 times a day. Something about people's houses and habitations. Also about covered, obscurity, dark, and distress. So I get much, much, much about darkness coming. A descent or going down a steep place. And I had a dream about that. So that's confirmation on my dream I told you guys last time. Also, citizenship, community, and commonwealth. I don't know why I got that. And then to wheeze in the lungs, which can be a couple of things. So take these things, guys, to him in prayer, please, and ask him to confirm, much of what I've given you. I also got, here's one of the supernatural things he gave me. So he's always saying, be a fisher of men, or I'll make you a fisher of men. So I saw these trail mixes, which I like to keep for later on especially. But notice how it says summit, which I get so much. It's so funny. So fisher and then summit was just absolutely crazy. I had to give you guys that. And then I keep getting also the movie Wizard of Oz. And then, of course, Lucifer. I told you about him being cast down. Also, to catch, to take, to trap. And then, sorry, I got the hiccups. And then, stealthily come in, enter in. So we know what is going on there. That's about the southern border, which I got 100 times. And then also, 39:22 in Hebrew, a journey. Also, smuggled in, unawares. Oh, I think I gave you guys that one last time. So, I have much more, never fear. I still got a bunch. And then, guys, I got, these are great. To meet together, also gather. And then, he told me to persevere, stand fast. And he gave me several verses to read. And then, here's another thing that happened. Central Oregon resident diagnosed with bubonic plague. So, I gave you guys bubonic plague. And then I had also given Freemasons, and this happened. And I got Prince and Freemasons. So this Prince Michael of Kent is one of the highest ranking global Freemasons. So his son-in-law has been found dead in a mysterious circumstances, aged just 45. I don't know what is going to become of this or why I gotten it. Maybe just a confirmation that I, heard that. I don't know. But something fishy with that. And then also, again, the Constitution, both the freedom of speech and the right to bear arms on the line. And then he gave me several numbers to give you guys. And then, again, about this eclipse, I keep getting so much about it. I also got to shriek, to howl, and whoops. Also, something about the memory. Also, to complete and perfect the body, whole and entire. Also, Holocaust. And then to, let's see, to shrivel, to intertwine, shrivel with heat. I got to shrivel and melt, both, with heat. And then I got to store up, preserve, and physical wholeness, integrity. And I got also a warning about a really loud noise coming in the sky. And then also there's more about the young children that can't, I don't know, it's something about breastfeeding in young children. I'm not sure what he's telling me yet. And then I got something in Switzerland. Starts with an M. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Montreux or something, Switzerland. But, yeah, these are some pictures that I put on here, so it's less boring for you. But, also, I gave you guys this before, but I'm thinking that he gave me signed on 12/23 because of they're talking about signing, you know, that where it divides his land. And then I got, you know, that horrific dream of people having boils on their skin. And then also, people getting sunburnt and really, really bad burns from being outside. And then also something about memory there, as you can see. So these were, I put on their horrific dreams. So they really were, I'm not kidding. But one more thing. This was confirmation on the new Madrid fault line. So also about the internet going down. Like I said, he gives me things that are double meanings. So he kept giving me the word nexus over and over. It is a form or state of connection, a connected group, a network, a web, and then also a center or focus of something in the middle. And I thought, oh, so that's more about also the new Madrid and about the internet going down. And then again, guys, I also got this word, debentures. Debentures, it's something about finances. I'm not sure what, but I guess you can look that up. It's DEBENTURES. So I got that about mortgages and stuff and finances. And I don't really know what it means. I'd have to study it, but I did get it several times. But anyway, I only have enough room on my phone for like 27 minutes total. And this is about 23 now. So I just want to let you know that I'll be back on, guys, as soon as possible. I'm sorry I couldn't get you more in this amount of time. I was trying to talk really fast so that I could. So you may have to rewind it and kind of watch it again if you want to write down the information. But I hope all the internet doesn't go out. I mean, I would be in really bad shape if that happened. And again, I need y'all's prayers again. I know I'm always asking, but I really do need a lot of prayer or any help at all. If you could please, you know, help me out, or especially pray for me and my family, that's great. And I'm praying for each and every one of you every single night, guys. And it's looking like we're getting really down to the wire. I just can't wait till this eclipse to see. You know, I'm not saying something will happen that very day. I'm just saying that dreams that I've had over and over and over all happen in one day. And I'm like, whoa, I can't even believe that. I had no idea about the 7-planet alignment or about the green comet that we're going to be able to see during this eclipse. So I'm just ecstatic about it. But like I said, I'll try to be back on with more information from our Lord Jesus as soon as possible. I hope you all are well. I miss you all. I love you all. Shalom.